Welcome. I'm John Hughes, the designer of the steel bow. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go over some of the features that make using your bow a lot more convenient and easier to do. Your bow comes with 3 springs, a non-slip pad, and it'll have 2 screws at the top of the handle on the chrome side. Take these screws out, set them to the side. Chances are you will not need them again. Grasp this chrome tube with one hand and compress down. Pull the handle off, pull the chrome tube out, take your spring out, and put whatever spring in you'd like to use for different resistance. Assembling is just reversal. Chrome tube goes on, handle goes in, make sure it's snug. Now, the reason why I say you do not need to put the screws back in is that we do not have any exercises that calls for you just using the chrome tubes. If you have an exercise you want to do grasping the chrome tubes, you need to make sure the screws are in the handle. This keeps the handle in. All of our exercises that we show on our chart and videos involve grasping the handles and compressing it, which holds the handle in, or grasping the cables and pulling out, which holds the handle in. Next, what I'd like to do is go over the 3 types of exercises that we have. We have an isometric, which is a 7-second hold at about 60–70% of your strength. We like to count to 10 on it, but what we do is we turn around, we compress it, and we hold it for 7 seconds, or count to 10. Next, we have isotonic. This is repetition. Repetition is what the word says. You turn around and you compress it again and again and again up to a set number of sets. Now, the difference between isometric and isotonic is isometric is the fastest way to build strength. Isotonic is the fastest way to build definition. We like to have a routine that combines the two. We'll have one set of 10 repetitions with number 10 being an isometric hold. Combines the two, we get the strength and the definition from one exercise. Now last, we have isomotion. Isomotion is a personal favorite of mine because what we do is we take an isometric hold and we hold it as we go through a full joint rotation. And what this does is it allows, as we get weaker on a full extension, the steel bow adjusts for our level of weakness and still allows us to hold the compression. Now, isomotion works compressing it and pulling on it. Always keeping the tension, rolling through. I like to do leg stretches, squats, lunges while I'm doing this because it combines the two together. Now we have a resilience exercise, and resilience is many repetitions. And whether or not you're compressing it all the way once or compressing it just a ½ an inch, it counts as one. And this is your resilience exercise. It's many times, high reps, and it's great for flexibility and tone. Last, we have endurance. Endurance is where we have the same number of high reps, but each repetition is pushed in all the way, as far as you can go. It's the maximum compression. Now, if you have a situation where certain exercises call for more strength or more resistance, don't hesitate to change the spring. It's very easy to do. Showed you how to change it. It's very quick. Takes about 10 seconds with a little bit of practice. Now, another part when you're exercising is the face. No, we don't have a steel bow exercise with the face, but you can exercise your face while you're using the steel bow. All the muscles here respond to an isometric or an isotonic exercise. So what you want to do is you want to make a face, whether it's pulling down, shifting your jaw, squinting your eyes, but make a face, and it's comical. It's tough because people watch you because you're sitting here making a face almost grimacing, but it's good for your face. It'll keep your face youthful looking, it'll keep it fit, and it'll slow down the aging process. Now last, before each routine, we have a warm-up. Now everyone's a little different on their warm-up. What you might want to do is you want to make sure that you have your hamstrings, your groin. I like to do an isomotion, but just make sure you're warmed up. Some people need 5 minutes, some people need 60 seconds, some people don't need it at all. But you determine how much of a warm-up you need. And once you're warmed up, let's get ready to do one of our mini steel bow fitness routines. Thank you, and here we go.